friend, how are you doing today? My name is Karina and welcome back to Ready Set Pan. Today is a very exciting update number 6 for Beauty A to Z, where you take each letter of the alphabet and attach a pan and goal to each and every single letter. I am doing super well this month. I have 5 empties this month, which brings me to 11 in the project, so really good update. You don't want to miss this one. As always, we're just going to dive right into it, and I'm going to work my way through the alphabet. The full list will be down in the description box below, so if I didn't talk about an item, either it's already empty or I didn't make progress on it. But I do have more items this month that I'm making progress on. We're going to kick it off with the letter A. This is my Aceology Here We Glow Berry Mask. Again, steady, consistent use. About there last month, about there now. Used it a couple of times. So progress is progress, but nothing crazy happening on this one quite yet. All right, for letter B, my Bourjois Bronzing Powder in 51. I was focused on a different bronzer more this month. It was kind of nice to switch it up because this I have used a lot this year. So you're seeing where I was on this one last time, and then just a little bit of progress for this update. So this is what I'm looking like today. So that progress is 10 uses, bringing me to 143 in the project. So we'll get a video close up. It's wearing down slowly but surely. It is the bronzer I am wearing today. So we're progressing, we're getting progress, and it's going decent and all right. All right, letter C is for Briogeo. This is the Curl Charisma, there's my C's, the Rice, Amino, and Avocado Hydrating and Defining Hair Mask. So again, need to be taking bubble baths to be using this. I try to use it once a week, once every 2 weeks, but I do have some progress to show for this one this time. And I feel like I'm getting close and the end is kind of getting in sight. This is going to be hard to see, but there it is. I'll get a video so you can see it better, but that seems to be like down to this point, so really not much left. I'm hoping within the next 2 months I can get this one worked out and then start a new hair mask, which is always exciting, just slow. All right, I've given up on making marks on my Mary Kay Clearproof Deep Cleansing Charcoal Mask. Deep cleansing for the D letter there. So I had some markings up here. I think, gone through an air bubble at some point here, but I still have a lot of air in the product that I cannot squeeze stuff out. Progress is going to be similar to the Aceology mask, so a little bit of progress on here, but very pleased because that felt like some distinct movement, but I just cannot see, cannot shine a flashlight through this. Like, this is challenging packaging. I did it! I did it! I did it! Powders always have to be celebrated because they take me so long. This was the Elizabeth Arden High Performance Blurring Loose Powder in Translucent 01. It took me 15 additional uses, bringing me to 171 in this project for a 5 gram powder. So last month I was about down here and I did manage to get it all used up. I'm so excited. I am so thrilled. This is amazing. And that's not where our empties start. I am wearing it, I think, for the last time today. There's just a tiny little bit. But I'm not going to mess with the stoppers. They're just so difficult. But yeah, this is coming out pretty dry. This is my Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb in Fenty Glow. I've been pairing this up with several lip liners in this project. Since my last update, I've reached for it 26 additional times, bringing me to 96 uses in the project, and it did have use on it before those 96. So, very pleased. You can still see there's some product kicking around at the bottom, but I am not that fussed about it. I'm not going to take stoppers out. It's too messy. I'm going to call this an empty and a win, and it is finally done. As is this! This was the Kylie lip liner in Kylie, which yeah, short, tiny, finished. So thrilled. It only took me an additional 5 uses, bring me to 55 uses in the project. And again, that's using it as an all-over lip liner. So pleased to have worked this out. Oh, yeah, no likey on that. But it is done, and I am so thrilled. So you'll see some progress on the last lip liner a little bit later in the alphabet. Also finished! The concealer, the LYS Triple Fix Full Coverage Brightening Concealer. This I finished actually quite a while ago at this point now. I couldn't get many more uses out of this. I only got an additional 6 uses on this, bringing me to 180 uses in the project, and I really can't scrape much else out of this, so I am so thrilled with that, so pleased. This was a nice concealer. I did enjoy it. Okay, M is my Clarins Lip Milky Mousse in 01. About here to about here. It's really hard to squeeze out, but I can still get some product out. I have used this 18 times, bringing me to 76 uses in this project, but as you can tell, it's been in other projects as well. I'm getting close on this one. It's just not quite there yet. All right, Natasha Denona Cupid Cheek Duo, still loving on this. I am wearing this today as well, although like the Bourjois bronzer took a little bit of a backseat compared to some other cream products. Yeah, this is such a great product. This is where I'm at this point here. So I think I'm really wearing down this cream blush. Getting towards needing to repress this side soon. We'll see how it goes. But I have used an additional 10 times since my last update, bringing me to 80 uses in the project. So same amount of use 2 months in a row. Oh, yeah, and like right there, you can see I'm starting to peek away at that pan again. It's great progress. I'm so thrilled. Also great progress is letter P for the Pixie Skin Treats Glow Mud Cleanser, Deep Purifying Glow Mud Cleanser. Love this thing so much. Last time I was down to here, and I actually did cut into it because it's like my favorite cleanser. So yeah, good me. Being a little bit more like my body care and cutting into these items. This was so good. I just finished this one. So very pleased to have this out. Sad to have it out, but pleased to have worked it out. Okay, Q is my Quo Beauty. This is the One Stroke Gel Liner in Galactic Teal. This one, not a whole ton of use, and again, I don't know where I'm at because I can't roll it back down once it's rolled up. Not many uses since the last update, only 4 uses, bringing me to 49 in the project. But it's summertime. I'm going to be getting lots of use out of it over the next 2 months or so. Okay, that brings us then to T, which is the Tennis. I'm not really sure how to pronounce this brand, but this is their, I assume it's like a lip oil, lip gloss. It's in Plumeria Petals. This, I've just started using it. I've used it 9 times so far. This looks so pretty here, but this is just the lightest, disappears so fast off the lips kind of thing. Like, this is not going to last on the lips very long. That's a lot of reapplications I'm going to need to do, which means it should move fairly quickly, but I wish it transferred more onto the lips because we definitely don't keep that color. Okay, the Uma liner is back. This is in the shade Angelo. This is starting to get used now that Kylie is done, so I'm very pleased about that. This is the lip liner I'm wearing under the Fenty gloss today, so that is my lip combo. Of course, this all over the entirety of the lips. As you can see, made some really good progress, and I did just resharpen it before this video, although it doesn't really look like it. I have actually used this 21 times, bringing me to 22 uses in the project. This is the last lip liner, and I'm pleased with the progress. I'm also very pleased with my letter W, the Mary Kay Whipped Eye Color in the shade Tiki Hut. You're seeing where I was with this one last time, and I've definitely been using this as my quick, all over the lid, dog walking eye shade color thingy-majiggy since my last update. 14 uses, bringing me to 46 in this project. And this is where I'm at today. So as you can see, whoops, it's crumbly. Yeah, definitely on the crumbly side. It's still picking up really well. Just time's a ticking on this one, but I'm very pleased. It is getting so close. For the letter X, this is the Sally Hansen Extreme Wear Nail Color in the shade 569 Rockstar Pink. Rockstar Pink. This is also in my project polish, so I'll talk more about numbers there. I have used it like, I think 5 or 6 times. At the start of the project, when I rolled it in, it was here. And I don't think you're going to be able to see it very well. It will be lined for my project polish. I might wear it again before I update, so I don't want to line it yet. But I think it's right at this point here. So I've been doing extremely well on this bottle. So pleased. And then we're kind of ending on some lower notes with tiny usage. So from my Lunar Beauty Nude Prism palette for the letter Y, I rolled in the shade Your Golden, which looked like this at the last update. I do also have an eyeshadow in my Use Those Eyeshadows project in here, which I haven't used recently either. So only one use on this item since the last update. This is my palette. This is the shade Your Golden. So again, dip is dipping, but I'll get a close-up video so you can see it a little bit better. It's one of those things. I feel like I'm getting close to pan, but also like so far away from pan. This is about to get a lot more use in the next month. So who knows? Maybe I'll have a pan next month. And the last item is for Z, the Zoeva Pure Velour Lips in Natural Aesthetic. 3 uses, bringing me to 24 uses in the project. I think it's a little bit more of a fall color. We'll see what I'm able to do over the summer. But yeah, it might not, it's probably not going to get done. But you know what? That's okay. At least I'm getting use on it. All right, in terms of goals for next month, I would like to finish the Clarins lip product. I would also like to finish the Sally Hansen. It's not really a topper. I do build it up, but I do put it on top of something else. So again, it's not going to take me long. I'm down to there. And if I'm being optimistic, maybe try to hit that pan in Your Golden. If I'm going to... This goal is going to be dependent on my traveling because I'm going to take this palette. It's the only palette I'm going to take. I tend to do like very repetitive eye looks when traveling because it makes it easier. So I'm hoping to hit pan the about week I'll be gone. And if that happens, great. And if not, we'll see how close I get. And I'll decide if that's something I want to kind of keep pressing towards. So we'll see how it goes. But hopefully, for sure, these 2 and hopefully a 3rd. But either way, we'll still have some really great progress going into next month. So make sure you subscribe and stay tuned. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give this one a big thumbs up. Let me know all of your comments down below. Subscribe so you don't miss any of my other panning content. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video very soon. Have a wonderful day.